Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing this truth in sincerity and abide Babal. This the brother that Apostle Dash coming from the GMS Cleveland branch. Alright. And I'm coming at you with this video talking about lying. Alright. A liar is somebody who basically twists the truth, or somebody who don't tell the truth. All right, and we in this thing called the truth for a reason. We out here preaching and spreading the word, which is true. All right, this not the Christianity doctrine. This not the Muslim doctrine. This not the Roman cathedral, whatever. This is the truth. All right, and I'm gonna just let the scriptures preach talk for themselves. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These six things doeth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. All right, this is a cut. They always say the Lord love everything, but here you go right here in verse 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate, yea. All right, the Lord do hate. That's just a quick cut I wanted to bring out. But what I'm really getting at right here is, say, verse 17, a proud look, a lying tongue. All right, the Lord hate somebody with a lying tongue. All right, you gotta understand that's not something that you want to be a part of. You don't want to fall. Scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. All right, so what more if you've been doing wickedness and you fall on His bad side? Somebody with all power. You really want to commit an abomination? That's something you got to ask yourself. It's not. Is it that serious? And people have lying problems. You have to work on that. People lie out of lust. People lie out of fear. All right. It's one thing to finesse, because you got the Jacob and Esau story where he had to get the blessing. All right. But lying, you got people that lie on the scriptures. They saying John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. All right, that's lying. You had people that bear false witness on Yahushai and the 12 disciples. That's lying. All right. And I'm going to just grab this. This is, bear with me for a second. This is Acts chapter 5. Verse 1. Acts chapter 5, verse 1. But a certain man named Ananias, with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why have Satan filled thy heart to lie to the Holy Ghost and to keep back part of the price of the land? All right, so basically they was trying to get over on the prophets, but the Lord revealed everything to His prophets. They already knew he was lying. All right, and he had a demon on him. Not to go to say that it was demonic possession, but he had a demon on him. He just lied. Like I just read in Proverbs 6 and 17, the Lord hate a lying tongue. All right, I'm gonna let it keep going. Verse 4. While it remained, was it not thy own? And after it was sold, was it not in thy own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thy heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto Yahweh. All right, and they was basically telling him, like, you ain't really. You look at it as you lying to men, but at the end of the day, you're not offending us. You offending the Lord. You lying to the Lord. That it's you treat the men of the Lord to a pretty good caliber. All right. And he was just lying, trying to finesse him out of some money. You know that's not cool. You got these righteous men at that trying to help everybody get right, and here you are, the the trying to think of some mischief to do. All right, all right. Verse 5. And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost, and great fear came on all them that heard these things. All right, like I said, he wasn't offending the man. He was lying to the Lord, and he dropped dead where he stood. One, for one, be careful what you say to the prophets, and two, be careful what you say. Period. All right, especially somebody that's a man of the Lord. All right, this is verse 6. And the young man arose and wound him up and carried him out and buried him. And it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in. And Peter answered unto her, Tell me whether ye sold the land for so much. And she said, Yea, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out too. All right, so the prophet even gave his wife a chance, basically just asked her a question. That's why it's better to tell the truth than to lie. All right, he giving her a chance right here. But like I said, the Lord revealed everything to his prophets. When she lied, he already knew. All right, what verse 9 say? Well, what? We on verse 10. Then fell she down straight at his feet and yielded up the ghost. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carrying her forth, buried her by her husband. And the great fear came upon all the church and upon as many as heard these things. All right, as you see, this marriage, this woman and this man, they ain't had a fear of the Lord in them. One for one, they just broke one of their commandments. They lied. That's a statute. Statute commandment, same thing, for real. All rules of the Lord. But they broke it. They had a lying tongue. All right, they was better off telling the truth. As you see, they dropped dead. The Lord wasn't having it. The Lord hate a lying tongue. All right, and I'm gonna bring this out. It's a different account of somebody who lied. All right, this is John chapter 13. Most brothers is familiar with this story. This John chapter 13, verse 38. Yahushua answered him, Will thou lay down thy life for my sake? Verily, verily, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. All right. So Yahushua was telling Peter, I believe, basically, by the time a cock is a rooster, by the time the rooster crow, you gonna deny me. Basically, he gonna lie about something. All right. And let's get into those accounts where he lied, because one for one, Yahushua knew the future. He prophesied this to happen, so it was gonna come true. All right. The first one is John chapter 18. John chapter 18, verse 17. And it say, Then saith the damsel that kept the door unto Peter, Art not thou also one of this man's disciples? And he said, I am not. All right, so that's the first time he denied Yahushua, because he was an apostle of Yahushua. But things was getting tough in this moment. So he denied him. He took the easy way out. What's another two ways? What other two times he denied him? John 18:25. And Simon Peter stood and warned himself. They said therefore unto him, Art not thou also one of the disciples? And he denied it and said, I am not. This is the second time he denied him. All right. And what's the third time? John 18, verse 26, 27. One of the servants of the high priest, being his kinsman, who ear Peter cut off, said, Did not I see thee in the garden with him? And Peter then denied again, and immediately the cock crew. So that third time he denied Yahweh Shai, or lied and said, like, he lied and said he didn't know him, the rooster crowed. All right, and I'm about to get into his reaction with that, because he knew he had did something. He knew he could. He knew he sinned. He knew he did something wrong. It's a thing about lying. Lying is a sin to us. It's a sin. All right, especially for no reason. All right, I'm about to grab it. It's chapter Luke chapter 22, verses 61 through 62. This is Luke chapter 22. Okay, here we go. This is Luke chapter 22, verse 61. And the Lord turned and looked upon Peter, and Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said unto him, Before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. Thrice meaning 3 times. All right, he told him. And then this was basically, and Peter, he remembered this in that moment. He remembered Yahweh shall tell him, like, yeah, you're gonna deny me 3 times. You're gonna lie and say you don't know me. All right, and this was his reaction. And Peter, verse 62, and Peter went out and wept bitterly. He cried his heart out, basically. Why? Because he knew he did an abomination. He denied the Lord. All right, those are just some examples of showing what lying will get you. You know, it made Peter cry because he knew he had did something terrible. A man and a woman dropped dead for lying. I just went over that the Lord, it's one of the 6 things the Lord hate, an abomination. All right, so if you get nothing else out of this lesson, get that lying is not the way to go. We in this thing called the truth for a reason. We tell the truth. All right, we lead a lion to Esau, but hope this video was edifying. We're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. Abad Babul.